What is one of the most embarrassing situations you've ever been in? Hi guys, and welcome back to suzieQ, living life with a view. Guys, thank you so very much for joining me back on suzieQ, living life with a view. And we're actually back on Susie's Qs. That's right, you ask me the questions and I answer. If you have a question that you want to ask me, hop over to my Instagram page, that's Susie_cuteq, that's Susie_cuteq, and I will be looking to answer your questions over the next couple of episodes. So in continuation of the questions, we have quite a number of questions today that I'm going to be answering. And to begin, what do you do for a living? Professionally and for a living, in terms of my job, I am actually a training consultant. So I actually deliver training in the area of business analysis and other sort of business management courses, including change management, risk management, etc. And I love what I do. It's kind of like presenting in a way. So I love what I do. Okay, another question here is, suzieQ, you say that you grew up in a broken home. I'm also from a broken home. Do you have any advice as to how to deal with this and mature when growing up? This is such a touching question, and I came across this question and I was really deeply touched that I would be asked. Yes, I grew up in a broken home, but just because you grew up in a broken home, it doesn't mean that you should remain broken even if that situation has scarred you in some way. I think it is, to a large extent, all our responsibility to look to heal from the past. Because there's a quote that I came across, and it said that if you do not heal from the past, you'll end up bleeding on those that didn't cut you. And it's absolutely true. You know, because of your past pains and past upsets, that you'll end up venting that out on others that did you absolutely no harm. I think it's very necessary maybe to go for counselling. Because I think it's necessary to gain healing from the past, because you really cannot look forward if you keep looking back in the rearview mirror, and if you have as a basis for your experience some things that hurt you. We should not be limited by our past. We have the ability to reshape our future. What is one of the most embarrassing situations you've ever been in? Well, oh my gosh, this one is actually quite recent. I was delivering to a class virtually, and I didn't realize that during the break time that I was still unmuted, and I'm actually lactose intolerant. I didn't realize that my mic was still on, and I released some gas, as humans do. So I had a quick check at the laptop and I realized that, gosh, my mic is still unmuted. Did I confess? Did I own up? No, I just kind of sort of continued along as if nothing happened. I really don't know if the delegates heard, but I'm hoping they didn't. suzieQ, you have flawless skin. What is your skincare regime? Well, let me be completely frank with you. I don't have a skincare regime. Something that I do use, and this is by all means no advertising, what I usually use to cleanse my face daily is, it's like a baby lotion. It's called Johnson's baby lotion, and I just usually moisten a face pad, and I just clean my face with a squirt of baby lotion, and I cleanse my face oftentimes to bed and first thing in the morning. But aside from that, I really don't have any other skincare regime. I would say that my mum has got great skin, so I don't know, it could be hereditary, but I don't make any specific efforts for my skin. Is there one life's mistake that, given the chance, you would relive again and change things? Well, I really believe so very strongly that everything happens for a reason. So I know sometimes we kind of wish that we could rewind our life and go back and sort of do things differently, but I do think that everything happens for a reason. Again, being a woman of faith, I do believe that throughout the meanderings of life, things do eventually settle out. So there isn't anything in my life that I would actually want to go back to rewrite. I am so grateful with what I have. I'm so very grateful with where I am right now. Given the chance, I wouldn't change a thing in my past. Guys, thank you so very much for joining me on another episode of Susie's Qs. I really enjoy answering your questions, so keep them coming in, and hopefully looking to answer your questions over the next couple of episodes. Thank you so very much for joining me once again on Susie's Qs, living life with a view.